Well, I think I just miss being a 90s kid.
Do you still not like sweets?
Yeah, still don't like sweets. Oh my god, I go through the halls and around this door like, I miss you so much. Just that not change. Big crier, big crying energy. BCE.
Cycling around the building, getting the
Gloria, playing in the rain. It's just like dumb stuff.
Hey, so we're backstage at Lollapalooza India, and I have with me Lisa Mishra.
Hey, May.
Hi.
I'm really excited to be here with you and your really cute polka dot dress.
I know, I feel like
And
we're combining.
Is this Nickelbar?
It is.
Girl, I saw that little heart.
The like really tiny one.
Yeah, I love this.
So I'm so excited because I feel like I've been waiting for this for a while. Haven't we all? Your studio album
Yeah.
has actually come out.
Guys, here it is.
Is that
Can you see my studio album?
there you go.
There you
It's
go.
extremely tiny. Hopefully there'll be a lot of songs on it. There are many songs. So it's called Sorry I'm Late.
Yeah.
I have to ask you because I am a notorious late Latif. Are you a late Latif as well?
My manager is not in the room, so I can lie. I'm early to everything, very
Always on
punctual,
time. Oh,
always on
excellent.
time.
Perfect.
This is a real big joke, the name of my album. No, I'm chronically late to everything,
Me too.
including the debut of my first album. I named it that because for 7 years, all of the people that have been listening to me have been like, where's your album?
Exactly.
And I was like, it's on the way.
It's nearly like it's one of those ones where like right around the corner. I'm like,
Oh my God.
literally like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't even. I mean,
I'll be there. It's 7 years. 2 minutes, 7 years. What's the big diff? I actually think it's really cute because I have Sorry I'm Late and Adi and Deshaun just released their album and it's called Good Things Take Time. So we have these like little parallel, like, we took our time over here now.
exactly. But that's why like. Is it really that you're sorry that you're late?
But yeah, I'm really sorry to my fans that they had to wait 7 years for me to release an album, but it was worth it, I think.
Yeah.
Because it was
I think that, I mean, okay, let's like go back in time. So I know that you started on YouTube in like what, 2006.
Yeah, I'm
You're
ancient.
13?
I was 13.
So do you
I've just
think,
dated myself.
do you feel like having a YouTube channel and doing what you did at that time, your Miley Cyrus covers, you started out, do you feel like that prepared you a little bit for what you're doing now?
I think what DIYing music helps you learn is like adaptability, resilience. Things go wrong and you have to like troubleshoot and do all these things on your own constantly. Self-marketing, publishing music, mixing, editing, all of that you learn on the ground especially when you're really young or amenable to all this information. So it really, really helped me as an artist, and especially as like a stage performer, it made me really flexible. When things do go wrong at the last minute, I'm very like, it's fine, we'll fix it. You become a professional much faster, because you just have to like roll with it a lot of the times because you don't have like a huge budget and like a team working for you. So like you do really learn everything on ground.
Well, when you get the team though, you're like,
Now I got the team, girl.
You're like, where's my
And
cup
the
of
team
coffee?
got me. Really, the team got me.
Doesn't it feel good though when you have a team?
Oh my God, yeah. I feel like what we pulled off today, so we've never done set design. We haven't done this level of visuals for every single song. We've never done dancers. We've never done backing vocalists. We are a true blue 4-person band with a lead vocalist because that's how I grew up. I've always been in bands. So for me, it was always just like, we're like a Coldplay or like a Maroon 5, and that's great. But I was like, what does it look like to level up on a stage like this? And especially because Lollapalooza is my hometown festival, because I'm from Chicago.
Shoot,
Yeah.
Yes.
So I grew up sneaking in to Lollapalooza when I was like 14, 15 years old because I couldn't afford the ticket.
Oh, it's full circle.
Yeah, it is. And so when Lolla came to India already, it made me feel like overwhelmed that a piece of my life that's always been there is coming here.
And you're like,
Yeah, because I used to like try and jump the fence to get in because tickets were very expensive. And then like when you're 15, you can't afford that. And then I was stagehand, backing vocalist, crew. I've done everything to get a badge. And like, I remember being a backing vocalist and getting my first artist pass and being like, wow, I've made it. But then you like are the artist on stage like today. You're just like, wow, this is my hometown show. And I'm getting to bridge both my hometowns now. Like now I'm from here. So it was really beautiful, really full circle. I couldn't believe it.
You know what? These are moments also where I realized, because what you were talking about before, I literally had this conversation with someone really recently where when you're talking about the team and doing everything DIY and then having the team and having the moment where everything becomes really worth all the hard work you put in.
Yeah.
I sometimes feel like, because I had this literally yesterday, I was talking to like an old friend and she was like, you know, you deserve all this. You deserve it.
You know, also it's because we're women and we're not used to like owning our power. That's also why, right? Men are like, I deserve this. Women are like, do I? But no, we do. We deserve that too.
And it's worth it. And it isn't just worth it. Like, yeah. So it was worth it even for you to have the team, for me to have the team first, because we worked really hard to get here, man. I worked really hard to get here.
Yeah, we worked really hard. But now there's incredible people who made this like dream come true. Especially like, I don't think I ever imagined I would be dancing on stage with like, 8 foot tall. Yeah, and this is custom. We got it made because 23 Bulls of Chicago, Michael Jordan had to do it. Had to do my shout outs to my home.
You gotta.
A little bit.
By the way, I also heard Hello Podcaster, Dish and That.
With my fellow musician and best friend, Sharo, who we love.
So tell me, if anyone doesn't know, what is Dish and That all about?
Oh my God. It was a brainchild of, so we traveled together, Shah and I. Guys, we're not dating. Everyone on the internet is like,
it's a thing?
I'm sorry. Every comment on the Dish and That videos is like, huh? Like, girl, day I'd be friends. Can you believe most of the comments are like, Shah, just hang in there. One day she'll notice how much you love. I'm like, oh,
that's so me.
It's a lot. But we travel together a lot because we make really good travel buddies. And last year we did London together. And we're really unhinged in our conversations about food and music. So we're like, God, if there was just like a camera following us, we're like, well, there can be.
Why don't we?
Yeah, why don't we do that? So we're taking a little like mid-season break right now just because we're going to realign with like what we think audiences liked best of the first 6 episodes. And now we're going to kind of gear more towards that. But it's again, it's DIY, right? So it's a lot of learning. And I think after...
Listen, I'm always open to talking about food and music on your podcast anytime.
Let me know. We'd love you, Abby. Also, like, you know your way around a podcast. So you're not going to be those people who have like
this isn't new.
Yeah, you're also not going to be shouting at 1,000 decibels. Like, you know how to be gentle with your money. Yeah, that's right. You know your way.
Oh, man. So if you were... Okay, what would be like a typical Dish and That kind of interview question?
We do hot takes. We just ask a lot of like, opinions really quickly about what do you think of this? What do you think of that? Oh. Okay, hot take question.
Ready?
Is a sundowner set all it's hyped to be? Or can a really good artist just pull off any time?
I honestly think an artist should be able to pull off any time.
Yeah.
And I think even if it's going to be excruciating heat at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Though, I also feel like it's a little, like, I do think that having the sundowner set, I mean, that it's just breezier.
It's also a little like, I made it. Yeah, I did. I'm trying to make it. Lollapalooza, I'll be back as your headliner. Mark my words.
It's gonna...
In less than 5 years.
I think so. So, now, this is me being, like, really cheeky.
Mm-hmm.
But, so, I went back to a YouTube channel.
Oh, God.
And I was...
Whatever you find.
Doing a scrolling. And 10 years ago, you put this thing up called TMI tag.
Yeah, the TMI tag.
Yeah, so...
had a very captive audience at that time.
Yeah. And I was thinking, you said your guitar was away traveling, so you did this TMI tag thing. And I watched the whole thing, all 11 minutes. And you answered some questions.
I wonder if it's the same now.
Yes. So
is that what you're gonna ask me?
Yeah. I'm like, I got some of the answers because some of them are...
I don't remember. I think it was exactly 10 years ago.
Exactly 10 years ago. Exactly. So I was like 2015. So I was like, you know what? I wanted to see if the answers to your questions 10 years ago are the same now. So number one of the things, I think one of the questions is like, what do you miss the most? And you were like, I really miss my childhood in India because we played outside and there was no technology. Is that so true?
Okay, I feel like, yes, I do. But I mean, now that applies to India as well. I think I just miss being a 90s kid because we were non-freeing children. So like being outside, playing cricket in the gully and stuff, like, because I lived in India till I was 6. So my like very, very early memories are just like roughhousing with my cousins and like getting in trouble and skinning our knees and like doing dumb child things,
like cycling around the building.
getting pneumonia, playing in the rain. It's just like dumb stuff that kids do.
Pneumonia.
You know,
I'm serious.
the works.
Yeah. The other is that, are you still afraid of the dark?
Did I say I was then?
Yeah. You said I'm really afraid of the dark.
Okay, I'm not afraid of the dark anymore, and I love scary movies now.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What changed?
I think I realized that you can love scary movies while they might scare the crap out of you. That's the point. I didn't get it then. I
So if
thought
we switch off all the lights, you'd be fine.
I'd be fine.
Screaming in a corner.
Actually, now I'm the person that trolls our band. So when we travel to like Rajasthan and stuff, a lot of times you stay in these like hotels that are made to look like palaces, right? So my drummer, Jigga, is really, really scared of the dark and any weird sounds, whatever.
So mean. I can always already feel it coming.
Oh my God, I go through the halls and around his door like, and then he loses his crap. So
obviously, because
so now I do it to other people.
Oh my God. This is another one. You said that when you're sad, do you still crawl into bed with your blanket and cry?
100%. 100% not change. Big crier, big crying energy, BCE.
Like more than then or less?
I cry. I'm like big crier. I'm really bad at confrontation. I'm bad at anything that's like emotionally aggressive. So I just end up crying is like my immediate reaction to every like happiness to sadness.
I cry, but I'm okay at confrontation.
No, I don't have any control over my tear ducts. So I like need timeouts under the blanket to like gather my
blanket.
Yeah, like I need to switch off and cry and let it all out, and ideally not in a public space.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, for me, I feel like I was very good at like managing my emotions, but I feel like after the pandemic, I have no control over my feelings. Things just like come out. I'm just like, well,
because we like I feel so much, and now we're like back in the real world, and it's overwhelming. It was a lot to come back into the real world.
The other one is, do you still not like sweets?
Yeah, still don't like sweets.
Oh.
I'm like full savory, spicy, salty. That's my jam. Don't care for sweets. Never have. Like, I have one sweet I love, which is specifically when I go to Calcutta, I eat kheer kadam, which is like, basically it's like a rasgulla wrapped around kind of like a harder chum chum. So when you bite into it, there's a rasgulla inside. It's like that white, squishier sweet, whatever. It's really good. It's so good. That's like,
you're gonna try it.
Yeah.
That's the other thing you like. That sounds like a really sweet thing, man.
Yeah, that's like it though. And I hardly go there. So
you barely even having it.
Yeah, I'm like any time of the day, all about chicken nuggets and chicken tenders. I'm a big French fries gal. Yeah. I'm not a fry person.
Do you know?
It makes me feel oily. Like my skin feels oily after eating it.
Like the moment you eat one, you're like, oh, it's like break.
You know how when you squeeze a fry and oil comes out of the fry? That's how my skin feels.
Yum, yum, yum.
You're like, that's the best part.
Yeah. Crunchy and gooey. That's how I like my fries.
All right.
Well, you know what? I'm so excited to full circle from your hometown to your other also hometown.
New hometown?
Yeah, new downtown. Lollapalooza for you, man. This is so good. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, BMS, for putting me on this lineup. It's such an honor to play my hometown show.
Next time headliner.
Yeah, next time headliner. Watch me, guys, in less than 5 years.
I'm telling you, man, there's this thing I heard, manifestation.
And I manifested on camera, so now I have to do it. I have no excuse. I like live up to it.
Exactly.
Listen, SZA is 35 years old, and she's still winning Grammys. As in, like, literally her album is charting right now. And, you know, Money Long is 36 years old. A lot of our idols right now are 30 plus. Ariana Grande is over 30. Everyone is, like, killing it. So there is no...
He sounds like I'm ready for it. Give it to me.
Yeah, there's no timeline on you. You don't have to be 20 years old anymore. You make good music. It outlasts everything.
Exactly. And we do debut album out 7 years later.
That's right. We don't talk about that, though. We said I'm always punctual. But yes, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure. Thank you so much, May.